Yeah, for some reason I got evanescence on my car. This is what we on. We are in the trap. Today I just wanted to hop in here, wanted to get this video done. I was working on everyone else's stuff today. I was making Instagram reels, I was planning new videos, I was reaching out to people for content, for businesses, for personal brands. Because we gotta get that money, we gotta get that back. But it's always an excuse because it feels impossible to do things for yourself. It feels impossible to close a gap between idea and execution. It feels impossible that sometimes your dreams will come true. To me, it's not in that sense. It's more like being free to just create just because. I couldn't imagine a life. Well, I wish and I hope and I know I'm going to get there. But I've always been putting it off. I've always been putting work in everyone else's stuff because it's just easier. You're not tied to the projects. You're not tied to the outcome as much as your own stuff. Every little thing doesn't feel like a soul battle. Doesn't feel like win or losing. Man, that's why you're not thinking about how people are going to perceive you when you're working on other people's stuff, because it's kind of like being an enabler. As funny and ridiculous as that sounds, it's cool pushing people to do the things that they want to do. I love enabling people to do good things, not bad things, not like jump over the bridge type activities or anything like that. Like, oh, you want to shoot videos? You want to do that reel? All right, we're going to do it. I'm going to make you do it. I'm going to tell you what to do. I see you in the vision that you tell me and how I could flip it in the way that works for you. But when it comes to yourself, you don't have that person yelling at you. You have the person talking of doubt at times. I just know that's me. Because there's so many different ways to go. There's so many different things that you want to do. Let me get the apparatus, not the ambulance. The ambulance. Yeah. So many possibilities, so many dreams. It feels like a waste of time until it's not. Even shooting these videos is going to get like 50 views maybe. Really, I just need to focus on Instagram, but I like doing these videos and I see it as a process and document my life. I'm going to put vlogs on this channel. I'll focus more on the other channel, doing the documentaries, start funding money into that because, bruh, it just seems impossible. It feels like it's impossible for you to do your own things. I do catch myself saying and doing things that aren't good. Like, I hate making videos. Well, this is the way I love making videos, but doing it for work and getting the creative process beaten out of you made it not fun. And I would have rather worked at a different job at fucking anything instead of hating shooting videos. That's why I tell people that whatever they're doing and they're working something else that's funding it, that's good. Make that money, hate that thing, but you don't want to start hating the thing that you love. I used to take my camera out. I used to have fun. I used to be the person to take pictures, shoot all the cinematic videos before all this stuff, all this YouTube shit. I had a handy cam. I used to love documenting life. I used to love just being around people, but at some point the ego, and I don't even know if it's that. I think it's just, it probably is, to be honest, thinking you're above it, or it becomes like kind of lame to have your camera, which is stupid as hell. And I don't know why I think like that, but I don't think like that anymore. Now I'm getting back into just enjoying documenting and living and being around people, having my camera, being on the camera, not only documenting everyone else's life and not only shooting things creatively for everyone else and bringing their dreams to life. I need to focus the same on myself. But the things that I've been thinking about that I really need to do is focus on creating a system, being consistent, sticking to shit, not having shiny object syndrome and being, Oh, I could do it that way. Oh, that way works. Yo, every different way works. Just pick one way and stick to it and make that your thing. Create your formula. Like, I'm going to be on the Instagram reels. I'm just going to create a formula, like cinematic life, but documenting, but funny. Mixed with vlogs, mix with how I talk on here, but shorter. And just have fun with it, and don't take it too serious. Don't hold the weight and the pressure of social media. And this is maybe a millennial thing, because Gen Z and younger kids, they don't even care. They're over here doing TikTok 24/7. We're trying to be too cool. That is not working. Being too cool is not working. What else I have to think about? Oh yeah. And content, don't underestimate the power of content. Don't underestimate the reach. Don't underestimate the people you could reach, or who you could potentially. Could be friends, like I even talked in the other video, doing it in real life. But we can't underestimate the internet either. I think the people who will thrive the most, who could be in online and real spaces and act the same way. That's why I do like being a millennial. I know I'll probably talk about this a lot in some of the videos, but it's a funny theme as I work with my other friends the same age and see similar problems or solutions we had to find. And I like being both because I feel like I can navigate in a random setting around everyone talking about anything. I could be with some farmers, I could be with some rappers, I could be in the tech space. But then also I know everything that's going on the internet. I know everything, all the new shit, everything that's coming up, the new apps. I hit these people up and I hang out with them. But yeah, man, let's get back to the end. I rambled on again, but it's all good because this is what I got to learn in these videos. I'm stumbling. I'm going to try to not edit it a lot. I just want to get better at talking my thoughts and not rehearsing things. Having a structure, but letting my brain speak and letting my heart speak instead of notes. Because I'm not using ChatGPT to recap this shit and then recite it to you. But yeah, final message I want to go out with is that you got to start taking your dreams for real. You got to start taking your life for real. You got to not only do things for other people and be of service, but be of service to yourself. I have a camera. I could shoot every day. I could shoot 50 videos for myself. It's the doubt, the overthinking. And it's not even the doubt. It's like I know things are going to work, like I said in the other video when I was driving. It's the responsibility that comes with it. With great, I don't know what the saying is, comes great responsibility. And that's the main thing that scares me, is having to stick to it. And that's where I always fuck up and self-sabotage the shit of myself. I make things work. Then I say, people come up to me, yo, man, yo, that was dope. Da-da-da. And then I end up just doing it for them. And never doing it for myself, never sticking to it for myself. Because of the responsibility that I'm trying to escape. But we're not going to do that anymore. And I'm not going to do that. People see it in two ways a lot of times too. They either have imposter syndrome, which is this new social media cool buzzword. Or it's the overconfidence, which is the thing that I have, thinking I could do anything. And I can't stick to anything. Because I do random things and it works. But that doesn't matter. Because one person, that one dude or girl that sticks to that one thing, that made it work, maybe it's not the best thing in the world, they're going to be the one to succeed. So you got to stick to it for a little bit. And I'm just talking to you, telling you that, because that's what I need to remind myself. And I watch these videos back and I think, damn, Max was telling me, past Max was telling future Max, but he fucked that up. But yeah, don't take it too serious. Get your grind on and get your shine on. And that's it. Maybe I'll shoot some rain videos today.